Let's go glamping in the car. Here's my setup from the outside. See my reflectors, tent that goes on the back of the car, and a little awning. With my chopping board set up here, I've got 5 baskets that I can put a lot of storage in and things on top of the chopping boards. It's a great idea. As you can see, they're just wicker baskets and they're wired, so it holds everything up. And this one's quite big, the first one. I got 3 big ones and 2 little ones, and they hold a lot of storage. Absolutely brilliant idea I came up with, the chopping boards on baskets. In here on the side of my tent, I've got a double-seated fold-out thing that you can pack away. And I just got fake deer skin on them and a little side table. I also put some carpet down in here. It fits it perfectly. So it's nice and cozy on my feet when I get up in the morning and get changed and all that sort of thing. And I just got my water down there that's connected to my tap. So that's really great and so comfortable. I also got a little light hanging up there. It's just a bulb, and you just put battery operated. It's battery operated. And yeah, I only sort of need 2 of those. I've got one hanging here and one over there. And that's all I need, and they're relatively really cheap. And they work brilliantly. I put a tension rod up, and I've put my tea towel on here, a basket full of fruit, paper towel, and another basket to store things. And here I've got like a car organizer. In here I've got a little rain jacket for when I need one quickly. And here's shopping bags when I go shopping down the street. And here's an umbrella. And then this long one's my laptop. And there's another pocket over there. I forgot what's in there, but I'll have a look. So there's more storage. Perfect. In here's just my junk drawer, I call it. Like, you know, when I've put the tent up and got bags and all sorts of things like that, I just put it all in here. And I've also got like a clothes bag for the quick jumpers and things I need. And also down here I have a power station. So when I'm laying in bed here, I can charge my phone and whatever I want to. I'm going to get a better power pack though, but this little one's pretty good. I don't mind it for little short weekends. I'm only staying for 4 days this time, so it's perfect for that. And here I've got a cupboard. I just put some vegetables on top. And down the bottom one, I haven't got them in there now, but I put like sauces in there. So I can just open the door and just grab whatever sauce I want. Like oil spray bottle, tomato sauce, and any other sauces you want to put there. And I've also got, and then all I have to do is take it off the hook, put it down on the ground, and I've got this really nice basket I've had for a long time, but that's my cupboard with all my food. Very handy. So that's my little cupboard for car camping. With my basket system, I've left this stuff in this box because I can just easily get to it, and it's got things like my drink holder for when I go for long walks, mosquito stuff, toiletries, and just charging wire. And this little cupboard here I've got, it's a little drawer. It was supposed to be to grate all different things. I can access it from the other side, or I can turn it around. And here I've got all my stuff in here. So I can get my cutlery out. So I've got egg rings, scissors, knives and forks, that sort of thing. And in here I've got pods for my car coffee maker. Little milks. In here I've got all my coffee and sugars. In here I've got just miscellaneous things. So handy. When I'm finished with it, I can turn it back around, or I can access it from the inside of the car when I'm in the bed. On my chopping board set up, I've got my little sink here, as you've seen earlier. I've got my clock. I've got a little glamping fake plant. Up here I've got a little bunny rabbit hanging off this wire rack I've got. Up here I've got herbs. I've got mixed herbs, chilies, and actually I could fit a lot more up there. I got these flowers. I've got more room at the back there. I could probably put more glass jars, but I don't need too many. Down here I've got my toothpicks, a little salt and pepper shaker that you pull apart, one salt, one's pepper. They're made in the 70s. I found this at the op shop. They're brilliant. I've got loose tea, and I got my teapot. This teapot's beautiful. I love it. You lift it up, you make yourself tea in this, and then it's got the cup, and then you can keep filling up your cup of tea. Probably get 3 teas out of that. And if you want, you put it back on the little cup, and it keeps it warm. And I've got the little plate at the back there. Also, I've got my makeup station, which is handy, being a solo camping girl. Not that I wear makeup all the time when I'm camping, but yeah, if I go down the street or something. And there's my little box that I showed you before with all the little drawers in it. And up there I actually also can put my laptop and watch a movie. As I sit back on my bed, so I've got the cushions here so I can sit back on them and watch the movie. And with these cushions, they got jumpers and I don't know, all sorts of different clothes. So this is my bed. I've got a lovely warm blanket and it's folded in half, so it keeps me nice and warm. Also got a doona. There's a queen size doona, but I put it in half to keep warmer. And then under there, I've got my sleeping bag that I lay on to keep me warm. And it's just on a blow-up mattress with a yoga mat, so it's nice and comfortable. I slept so warm. It was cold last night and I was really warm. It was great. And then because we're glamping, I got my dream catcher and little flags. And as you can see, this tent goes over the tailgate and then doesn't let sun or rain in down the sides. So you can see it's fully covered up and in. So that's my back of the car setup, as with my little couch, as you're seeing. So yeah. On my sun visor, I've got a little drawer that you normally put on your fridge, and it's got all my condiments in there. So you just drop it down and you can get out whatever you want in your drawer. Peanut butters, jams, honey, wasabi, sauce. Very handy. Good idea. See, and it just sits up there. course, you take it down if you're going to go for a drive. Okay, so it's during the day, and I made these screens for myself for the car. And it's pitch black in here, and it's during the day. I can't believe how well they turned out. Anyway, they're so cute. They've got the cutest pattern on them. Anyway, let's open the door and get some light in, then I'll show you. How cool is that? Even got a little one on the little window, little owl. It worked out so well. And it's got reflective on the other side. See, and they're just reflective on the outside too. So that would be good for winter for installation and keeping the car cool in summer. Definitely. Awesome thing I made for myself. Get yourself one of these things. You just carry it around and go search for wood. Now, I haven't brought any wood with me, and I'm not buying any. But what I found is, near the river, there's obviously where it's been high in winter, and it's obviously whatever wood's come down the river's been stuck on the side. Like, for instance, here. So I can just grab this bit here. That's a nice bit. That'll go in my bag. Actually found a couple of logs. I've already got them and put it back in my camp, and they're a lot bigger than these ones I found. Here's another good one. Not that big, but it's a bit meaty on the end. That'll do. Another thing you do is you check people's fireplaces after they leave, because sometimes they leave wood around. So I'll be grabbing those bits. They don't look too big on video, but they're not bad. So here's a good example. If someone's left a pretty good log, I'll be taking that after they've left. I just pulled a big log out from the ground. I just threw a big rock on it, and it loosened it, so I can get it out now. Yay. How's that big log I got out of the ground? So, done alright for some scrounging for wood. Smells delicious. Yum. So yum. Chili, garlic, ginger, coconut milk, prawns, pork, capsicum, zucchini. Yum. And Hokkien noodles. Yum. I'm going to enjoy. I got my little bin hanging up here with a spray sanitizer bottle at the side there. So if you're dealing with yucky hands after putting stuff in the bin, I just spray my hands with sanitizer. As you can see, I'm right near the river, which is lovely. So in the morning I can bring my little fold-away chair, my single fold-away chair, and sit here by the river and have a coffee. So peaceful and relaxing. And not to mention pretty. This is out the door of my tent. Lovely little spot. It's my campsite just there. Beautiful. Full car coffee maker. It runs on your plug at the back of your car, 12 volts. And you just put pods in it. Tastes amazing. It's like coffee brought from coffee shop. And it's camping. I really love it. Good value. I got a collapsible coffee cup. Love this thing. I got this beautiful little solo lamp. These are awesome, so you don't have to power them with batteries or anything. Just need a bit of sun to charge them up. And I love the little pattern it brings out. So cute.